Hey, what is up guys, GuitarRock here, welcome back to another Nikke Goddess of Victory video. Alright, today's video is going to be about the Union raids. Again, I did one Union raids video about 2 days ago, but of course 2 days ago, that was at the first day of Union raids. Unfortunately, all the bosses were still at level 1. So when you're fighting boss at level 1, of course you're gonna like just one-shot all of them. There's not much strategy that you can sort of showcase. But in today's video, fortunately, about 2 days have passed, so this is the third day, and my Union, as you can see right there, rank 126, and currently we are at boss level 5. As you guys can see, that's the boss level at the top there. This is how our progress is currently at my guild. So right now we are at Hello level 5, and then we're going to unlock this Modernia and Stormbringer later on. So at boss level 5, or level, I think start from level 4 onwards, you're gonna start seeing the boss starts getting super tanky and they do way more damage. Now there's two particular bosses that's like slightly easier, which is going to be Obelisk and Doctor. Now these two bosses, obviously they are very easy, and I made a mistake on the first day of using my strongest character, my Pilgrim characters, to deal with them. So ideally you do want to do that. If possible, you want to try to keep your Pilgrim, your Scarlet, your Modernia, your strongest characters in the Modernia or in the Stormbringer, because these two bosses are going to be way harder. But it's quite hard to coordinate with the Union members, because you know, like there's a lot of players right there, and you know, most people will just want to go 3 times per day. Now both Obelisk and Doctor, they have very distinct parts, very close to each other, that allows you to hit them properly with rocket launcher teams. Now I'm going to showcase you one particular team that I've been testing in this particular boss, Doctor in particular. Now if you're crafting a rocket launcher team, who will be the best pick, right? So as you can see, I've already crafted one. So you can go to power, set by rocket launcher, and then bam, you have all of these following rocket launcher units. I don't recommend using Senti or Rapunzel. I feel like it's a waste to fit in this particular team. I do think that Noise is going to provide more than enough healing to everyone else. So if you're trying to find the perfect balance, the perfect auto team for Doctor boss, I highly recommend using Noise in this team. So the team that I highly recommend is N102, Laplace, Vesti, and then notice I'm using Anis and Noise. Of course, if you don't want to use Anis, Bellota is going to be a better pick in my opinion. I do think Bellota is going to be a way better candidate in this team, but she's currently not in the synchro slot. She's level 1, so I need to like take out someone and wait 4 hours, so no, I'm not going to do that. So regardless, we're going to go in with Anis as burst 2, so make sure you have at least one burst 2 that's at 20 seconds cooldown so that you can chain the burst. Alright, so Doctor boss. Now notice this boss. You're going to notice one very important thing. The cylinder L, left and right, they are very close to each other. They are very close to the middle part. So using rocket launcher auto teams, like right now I'm fully auto, I'm not doing anything, will allow your team or your party to damage the cylinder as well. I'm not sure if you guys can notice it, but the cylinder is taking a little bit of damage, even though I'm not particularly aiming in the cylinder per se. That is so cool. Vesti's ultimate skill, that's really cool. Okay, so one thing that you can notice, this team so far, based on what I observe, is very balanced. So we have N102 to provide with the debuffs. If you guys are wondering, for burst 1, who's the best character, obviously Lita is going to be the best burst 1, right? So we're not going to argue that. But there's also a few others like Rapunzel for healing, but like I said, I feel like it's a waste to use her here. She should be a team 2 or team 3. So N102 fits this particular role just nice. She's going to be able to buff all your characters, plus she provides a bonus attack, I think about 20% or so on her burst skill, which is not too bad, right? Everyone will get that particular attack. So as you can see, the team is always constantly able to survive because the AI is smart enough to know how to alternate between N102 and Noise. So whenever Noise activate the skill, you can see now my HP is full again, which is very cool. I do think that this is probably a very good discovery, a very good team to tackle this particular boss, the second one, Doctor. If you guys are struggling, you know, or don't have much characters. A lot of players, I saw them using Scarlet, a lot of players actually using Modernia for this boss, which I do think is a waste. I feel like you shouldn't waste strong Pilgrim characters on this particular boss. I'm going to try to coordinate with my union members better. Hopefully we can synchronize and do better. This team doesn't seem to require much investment, and I will show you guys my gears, my skill level and everything compared to everyone in my union. The good thing is we have the comparison damage that we can have a look. Laplace might be useful in other bosses. I'm not sure Laplace per se. The others, I think like Vesti is fine to use here. My N102 is skill level 1, I think, and then my Vesti is also skill level 1 or skill level 2. Noise is not that high level, so none of these have very good investments. And also keep in mind that all of them they have very, I would say, mediocre gears, T7 to T8. So as you can see, I think the damage is pretty good. The cylinder is not like blown up or anything, but it's like a quarter damage right now. Again, this is boss at level 5. So let's judge a boss at level 5. How much damage did we do? We did about 23.6 million. I would say not bad for a level 5 boss with under geared and under skill level characters. So let's have a look at the damage. Okay, so you can see N102 is the one that did 3.7 million. Laplace did the most, and Vesti, obviously, right? So Laplace and Vesti are the 2 burst 3 attackers here. I'm not sure because like right now my Vesti is super under invested. I think my Vesti is skill level 1 or skill level 2. Laplace is skill level 5, I think. So maybe the damage is going to be closer once I invest in Vesti skill level a little bit. Noise did surprisingly well at third place right there at 4.4 million, while Anis is probably the least amount of damage. Maybe replacing Anis here might be a good one with Belota. Hopefully I'll try that in the future. So I'm curious to compare this to my guild members and see everyone else in the guild right here for Union Lock. Of course, different players will have different investments, so I will try to screenshot here. Okay, so this is one of my guild member. He managed to do, the numbers are very close together. So this is 17 million damage. Okay, so that's not bad. 17, I still did more. This team has Jackal, Rupee, Laplace, No White, Privati. And then he did one more with 25 million. Okay, that is impressive. But he used 3 pilgrims for that. You can see, okay, this is like, look at the Mononia limit break 3. Scarlet has no limit break, but Lita and Senti has limit break 3 as well. So compared to my 23 million damage that I did earlier, I think the rocket launcher team is looking pretty good, right? Right. And one more, we have a Cloudra right here, so he did about 18 million. Alright, so not bad. Also, there's a Vesti here, very good choice for this particular boss. This one did about 19 million. This team did better. So this one has 2 rocket launcher units, another 19 million. So yeah, I think the rocket launcher team for this particular boss Doctor is going to be the best choice moving forward. So let me show you guys the investments, the gears that I have. Starting off with Laplace, probably my most invested. So these are my gears. You can see tier 8. So in terms of Laplace skill is 555. Okay, so not bad. And then next we have Noise. Noise has skill level is 444. Equipment is all still at tier 8 level 0. So Vesti has a tier 7, alright. So tier 7 a level 2. And yeah, you can see not very impressive. Skill is 222. Obviously there's plenty of room for improvements right there. And then look at N102, almost no investment here. Skill is also 222 right here. For 222 skill level as well. This particular team, fairly low investment, level 5 boss. But let me show you guys a little bit of this one as well, Obelisk. There's one big issue with this particular boss in Yukon Auto. So what do I mean by Yukon Auto? So if you auto, your character is going to shoot the wings. This boss has a wing, but you don't want them to shoot the wings. You ideally want them to shoot in the middle, which is this part, so that they can sometimes, the AoE explosion can sometimes hit the balls, so somewhere right here. So you can see sometimes they can damage the ball with the AoE explosion from the rocket launcher. So I would say the rocket launcher team, you can still use them here, but it's much more hassle because you have to manual. Because notice they always aim at the side of the wings, not at the middle part. Also yeah, against Obelisk, Noise seems to die. I don't know, Obelisk just does way more damage than Doctor. yeah, hopefully you guys get a little bit of perspective out of the Doctor Boss. I'm going to try to experiment more and see what is going to be the best team. And if you guys have any suggestions, feel free to let me know how can we improve. I do think that taking out Anis and putting it Bellota is going to improve the damage overall. Alright, so that's going to be it for this video, guys. Hope this guide is helpful to some of you guys out there. As always, if you guys haven't already subscribed to the channel, give this video a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.